Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up?
We're back, and we told you to be back.
That's right, welcome to It's All
Under
Proof, and we are
the Windy City Tasters.
Father and son team.
Yeah.
Chicago, Illinois, baby.
Studio A.
Studio A. And we are starting, this is going to be something, man.
Right.
We starting the first of our tequila series, and we have several coming.
Right.
And remember, you just tuning in or just, clicked on this video, however you did it, we're not the biggest fans of tequila, but we're trying to have an open mind about this. This is going to be a very interesting series. Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I have never been exposed to it, and I just got back from Mexico 2 weeks ago, so I did really try some tequilas out. So before then, I never really got into tequila. Maybe a margarita here and there. You don't know what they're putting in it, but yeah. So my son says he likes this Astral. He said he tried different tequilas in the past. He didn't quite like them.
I couldn't stand them.
But this one he said he liked. I never tried it. I never tried it. So on camera,
sucked.
For the first time, I'll be trying it. So if you see me go, you know what it is. But before he gets into what we're talking about, this right here is a Blanco. If you looked at that 101 Tequila 101 I told you about, clear, first stage tequila. Just remember, first stage tequila, clear. All tequila comes out looking like this. Matter of fact, all spirits come out looking like this.
Yep.
Your whiskeys, bourbons, scotches, they all come out, rums, they all come look like this, and then the coloring they get picked up from the wood. So this is first stage tequila. That doesn't make it bad. Some distill it and goes right into the bottle. They bottle it right away. Some is put into stainless steel tanks to be shipped to be bottled elsewhere. But it has to originate in the region of tequila.
Can you imagine how many cars will be? Those milk trucks, going on the highway, those milk tanker trucks. Can you imagine a tequila tanker truck? How many cars will be following it?
Yeah.
Hijacking it? What going on?
No.
Not me, though, but...
So he'll tell you more about this Astral a little bit, but I wanted to show you Blanco. This is a Blanco. Blanco, some people call it silver, what I told you in 101.
And they just...
Starter tequila right here.
It's real simple. This is a very simple label.
This is another brand, same way, same color. It's clear.
Right.
You got some green ribbons and tags, so it might have a little
make it green all pretty. You gotta make it all
hint
pretty.
Of green to it, but no, it's all clear like this. So we get to this in a little bit.
Yeah.
So Blanco. If you stay on Blanco, Reposado, and Yeho, remember I told you those three? If you stay on that road, you won't go bad. 100% de agave, which is 100% blue agave. Now, I've heard from purists say, it should say 4 things. 100% pure blue agave. It's always got to be blue agave, 100% blue agave, but that pure part, some have on the label, some don't. Some people said if it's not pure virgin blue agave, they can add extract where it still be 100%. But so that's
and the plant really looks blue. It's like a greenish blue. The true agave, blue agave. It does has a bluish green, kind of pretty.
Now this is our first tasting of the night of the whole series.
Yeah.
And it's 92% alcohol. The very first one for people who don't even really get into tequila.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be getting into us.
Yeah. So, how did you find out about this Astral, son?
Now, a lot of people, may not hear about Astral, and I certainly haven't heard about it. Everybody's heard of Patron and your Cuervo and stuff like that. But of course, vinyl tables like my Toys R Us when it comes to, wine, whiskey, scotch, bourbon, everything.
Mixed liquors in Hammond for me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm on Vinyl Tables mailing list, to make a long story short. So they have like a featured cognac of the week, featured this, and this was featured. And I'm like, whatever. I just scroll past it, keep going. No interest in tequila whatsoever. I'm 42 now. I was 40 at the time. So I went to the Vinyl Table, making my normal runs, getting, my other scotches and stuff. And they say, have you tried our featured, his name is Jordan Spieth, S-P-E-I-T-H. Shout out, bro. But he says, you tried our featured, Astral? I'm like, nah, I'm not into tequila. He said, man, you're going to like this. I'm like, look, I don't like tequila. I don't care for it. Hey, look, I bet you if you try a little bit of it, you're going to change your mind. If you don't like any tequila anywhere else, you're going to like that. Whatever. He poured me a little bit of that, and I'm like, hey, that's all. Give me a couple drops on my tongue. But I said just a little bit. I tasted it. And I was 40 at the time. That was the only thing I ever had. I only had that one taste, and I had nothing since, and I never forgot it. And so we decided to do the show. I'm like, Dad, we got to do this. And Men's Magazine names this as one of the top 18 tequilas ever. So that's pretty bold.
Right.
And it's not a real fancy label. It's a nice looking label, but it just says tequila like this has not been made in over 150 years. These big bold statements.
Yeah.
Heritage sites, ancient production,
out.
and an honest proof. Be authentic, taste the original. So yeah, remember that's 2 years removed. I'm 42 now. So let's see if my tongue feels the same way about it 2 years later.
Right. Now remember I told you, this goes for all of the right way, I'm going to say right way tequila. Remember I tell you, Blanco, I'm drilling in your head, Blanco, Reposado, and Yeho. Number one thing is 100% pure blue agave. 100% pure. Once you start with that, you don't have to start with Blanco. You can go right to a Reposado or right to a Yeho. And if the product line, if you follow the Blanco, if you follow the stages up, which will show you, then you won't go wrong. But remember, 100% pure blue agave.
All right, Dad. Here we go.
Now, this when your Blancos, like I say, straight out of the distillery. How much you want to do here?
Yeah, just a little, because you're talking about, what, 94, 92?
These
You see any vapors yet?
These Blancos come right out of the distillery. There's no age on them.
Boys got some tall legs, some Marilyn Monroe legs.
There's no age on them. So you tasting like I don't want to say the raw tequila.
You can smell it.
But this is the unaged, unrested tequila from any manufacturer. The Blanco is it. It's the base. That's the basic. So you got people drinking base Astral, base Patron, and that's all they've ever tried. They never tried the rest of them. You in for a treat.
Yeah, you can smell it.
You in for a treat. But let me see what you.
It smells real clean though.
And then you got to do some research on the brand that you buy.
It smells raisiny,
There are two regions.
Smokiny. I need to put this down.
There are two regions in tequila, Mexico. You have your mountainous region, where you got your agave plants, the blue agave, blue Weber agave. And you have the valleys, same blue Weber agave. But some say the mountainous agave tastes more fruity, whereas
it smells good.
The valley
smells smoky.
Agave is a little more earthier, earth tone, so it's a little thing.
It is earthy.
So this may be grown in the valley region of Tequila, Mexico.
It's smoky, earthy, like they roast the agave hard, probably.
Right.
Before they distill, it's still gonna come out like that, but it smells like they roasted the agave hard.
And I'm gonna get into that when I get to the Patron, the next series, in the following series. I'm trying to give you a little bit more of that 101 every step we go instead of trying to bombard you all at once. So
it's like a smoky, raisiny, dark fruit.
Blanco or silver, same word, silver, Blanco, Plato, they all the same. If it's clear like this,
pine sappy.
It's the first stage tequila, 100% blue agave. Good stuff. Let's check it out.
All right, let's go.
Woo!
Woo!
It'll burn.
But it ain't like a cat on your esophagus scratching its way down. It's a burn at first, but then it's a sweet finish. It's a sweet, smooth finish.
Yeah,
it's real clean. Little hint of smokiness. The smokiness kind of glides across your tongue.
But there's no smoke in here now. This is straight out of the distillery. No wood.
It takes the sweetness of the agave, but it's not overpowering.
Right.
The sweetness is at the end.
If you get any wood, that's out of the earthiness of the agave itself.
It's like burn, smoky, sweet.
Yeah, I got burn. Mine had a few claw marks. but the finish was smooth.
Yeah, it was smooth, but you could taste that sweet edge at the end.
I got a vapor left. Let me check this out. No, I almost went out. I flung it back. I almost went out wrong too.
Yeah, it'll go down somewhere. Very clean though. Very, very clean distillation. It's very clean, very smooth. Like this is something.
Yeah, he's sweating over here. the one we're about to tell you about for the next 3 series, they don't really use those to mix with tequila. They're too good of a product to be flinging with juices and mixing.
Yeah,
there's a whole other tequila brand for that.
It's too time honored the way they're processed.
Yeah, these right here are best served neat on the rocks or something like that, or however you prefer. But these right here are not to be covered up by a margarita.
That would be a good sip of tequila. I mean,
Right.
I may not drink it all the time. I mean, but it's good to have just a little bit and sip on it, and But you know what?
Now, see, remember, this is my first. It's probably my first neat tequila I've had. So,
and that's like the second sip of real tequila I had. So
okay, I'm gonna hit it with a bam.
I'm gonna hit it with a bam.
What you got? That's pretty damn close. A 7 and 8. You've been learning, son.
Yeah, so I ain't that far removed from a couple years back.
Right.
So,
So, we got an interesting series coming up next.
we got a whole lot.
Yes, we do. As we always do. So, until next time.
Está en la puerta.
He just couldn't wait to say that.
Yeah.